The work we'll be doing today is a very sacred and a very profound work. It's a work that was originally developed and brought forth within the Essene schools long before the time of Christ. And it is about learning how to formulate and create an energetic doorway back into the realms of spirit, from out of which you originally emerged eons and eons ago, when creative source first differentiated itself into all the aspects of creation. You were one of those gigantic bubbles of energetic form that came forth from source. And over eons of time, literally eons and eons of time, this aspect of you that we would call the mind of God, the mind of source, you learned how to formulate from out of that aspect of mind an energetic wave that we call the soul that you are. The soul is a step down in vibration. Divine mind creates a soul. The soul then creates physical form within a three-dimensional world within which to dip down into time and space and begin to experience the three-dimensional body of source of God. And thus God is now living, moving within the worlds of form, developing, creating a physicality that for eons of time you as this source being, you worked upon and you molded and you developed this form. But recently, the crown chakra began to open so dramatically within humanity, and the physical form was such an amazing instrument that literally the spiritual being, the soul that you are, could begin to literally enter in full consciousness and inside the form. And thus you become aware as God, as source, within the worlds of form for the first time. And so this is the work that we do. We learn how to open the doorway from ourselves, this divine and sacred being we are, back in the doorway through the realms of spirit that you emerged out of. And we are then going to call from out of the realms of spirit even more of that which you are, source energy, to use it then to create the world, the reality that you would choose. No longer imposed upon, but creatorship, literally. I'll be taking you through a series of step-by-step meditations. A lot of you within the room and online have been through this complete energetic formulation. If you would like to follow along as we take you step by step, please do. For those of you who have already learned to formulate the doorway, if you'd like to go ahead in each meditation and open the doorway and begin to allow the calling forth of source in and through you, please do. The doorway that we open back into source, as it does open, literally emerging up and out of it, is a spring eternal, that is the very sap of creation, is that which gives life to all creation, be it organic, inorganic, planets, stars, the sun, all creation. This is the sap of life that you will then be bringing from inside out. The first meditation will be about formulating a relationship with that first part of you that came out of source, which is divine and sacred mind. It is an electric blue wave of energy. The first emanation from out of source was called the electric blue wave of mind. This is an image of that electric blue quality. It's often called electric fire. It is much like lightning. And we will use the electric fire, the lightning bolt of divine mind. We will learn how to create union with the heart of love so that we have all the power of the electric fire of creation through the emanation of love to then use it in ways that are constructive, and bringing life and light in the giving way. So we're going to create the union of mind and heart today. Electric fire with the union of the heart. When you first emanated from out of source, this is the image. And this image is what we call the torus. It is a wave of energy that is completely around you. It is the aspect, it is your individual aspect of divine mind, a gigantic bubble of energy. It is more than 12 feet above you, 35 to 40 feet around you, and 12 feet beneath you. And it is composed of this electric blue light, divine and sacred mind. Divine and sacred mind then formulated inside of it a golden wave of energy, which is a step down in frequency, mind creating soul, a golden wave that could then begin to formulate physical form within which to enter into. And so we call the gold your soul. This is your soul. It is the spirit of divine mind that you are that created the soul to enter into form. But once the form becomes perfectly balanced and aligned, and mind and heart are now unified within you, and self-love is created, we then begin to go beyond the soul, back to that which you are, the divine mind of God or source, that can then be what you call forth to actually be the creatorship of who you are. But one must be able to open the doorway through the heart, back into the void, to summon that which is spirit into this dimension, that mind will then use to then formulate and create reality.